Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play series, episode 21. Woke up to a very loud, morning. Sheep, why are you so loud? I've had my doubts of putting this, right next to my base. Might have to move it later. Whenever we do, I pick up some wool. Well, some of the wool isn't getting picked up, but that's okay. It picks up most of the wool, as you can see. You got about like half a stack of almost all the stuff. That one's got a very few. But it does the job really nice. I had to replace these fences here because sometimes wool would land on top of the transposers. If the wool doesn't get picked up the first time around, it'll get picked up the second time around. So, what to do today? Well, I've got that tier 5 zombie spawner right here. And I think I might make myself a zombie farm. And what I'm going to use the zombie farm for is to get rotten flesh. Now you might be wondering, why do you need rotten flesh? Is it really important in any of these mods? And to tell you the truth, not really. But the way you can do with this rotten flesh is that you can tin it up in a canner, in a canning machine here. Here's the recipe. And you use tin cans, and if you fill those tin cans with this rotten flesh, you're able to eat it without getting poisoned, which is really, really neat. So I'm going to grab this canning machine. It's an industrial craft machine, so it needs to be run from industrial craft power. Place that right there. Ooh, interface. Now if I go and get some tin cans, you need to make tin cans, and this is the recipe. Put in 5 tin, get 4 tin cans. Now, these tin, whenever you eat stuff from these tin cans, you get the tin cans back, so they're renewable. Nope, I just heard the snippers of the machine. And look at that, we got ourselves some wool coming in. Nice. Haha. Okay, back to this. I think if I throw in my tin cans like so, and then rotten flesh, it should can up. If I remember correctly. Or is it this other way? Yeah, it's the other way. Now, rotten flesh... This looks so bad. Huh. Maybe Industrial Craft has been updated since then. I've put in a steak. It's got a different tooltip, so my guess is that you can't use rotten flesh anymore. It looks like. Oh well, I'll test it out whenever I can still use this zombie farm for another thing. And I can still can up my steaks here. Now, let's see. Oh yes. Now, I went and got myself a little area down there. Might as well drop off my zombie flesh for now. And get the rest of this stuff. As you can see, I've also got some quicksand here, which you can get from it's called a mini jungle from extra biomes. There's one right over there. And quicksand spawns into it. It's a really neat block. It can be used to, kill things, practically. Whenever you move through quicksand, see how it's almost like a cobweb. See how slowly I move through it? And it takes forever to mine it too, especially if you're falling through it. But if you're not falling through it, you can pick it up pretty easily. You can just pick it up with like a shovel. It's the easiest one to do it. However, if you've got like if it's like 2 blocks high, you can actually suffocate in it. I can demonstrate it right now. Oop. Just like that. Oh, oh. I'm going to be using this quicksand here to be killing the zombies. They're going to fall down into it, and the cool thing about it is that items can go through it, you know, without it being picked up. So I throw in my tin can. If I can actually, you know, throw it in there. Like so. It can actually get picked up by a transposer. See? Doesn't take damage while it's like that. So I went and built this area down here. A small little, like, test, you know, zombie area. What I'm going to do is have some quicksand, like so. And the zombies are going to get pushed into this quicksand here. Like so. Oh, I fell into a pit. Maybe I should have my other boots out. Yep. There we go. Now the zombies should come, whenever they spawn, they'll fall into the water, and then fall into here. Now in comes the transposer. Might need my screwdriver for this. Oh wait. Now zombies are gonna land here in this quicksand. And the cool thing about the transposer, if I get this rotated the right way. Not sure if this is the right way or not. Yes. Sweet. Cool thing about this transposer is that it'll pick up stuff if it lands on top of it. Oh, accidentally picked up the dirt. Throw the dirt. It'll slowly sink in. Then it'll just be spit out to the bottom right here. Oh. It'll just take a little bit. Now it should. Maybe it needs to have an inventory, which is why I've got... Oh, I thought I had a iron chest with me. Or a chest. Iron chest. And here the sheep farm doing its thing. Some of this and then some of this. Dirt should still be... Ah, see? Spit out the dirt. Now it takes a little while, but it'll kill the zombies while they're slowly falling. So I'm gonna run some pneumatic tubes up. I'm also gonna block off this right over here. So whenever they spawn, they're all going straight into this quicksand block. What I want to have is a barrel right up here like so. Make that go up one. I want it flush with this wall, and then it'll go over like that. You know, its first course of action will go inside of this barrel here. As you can see, I went and enchanted my advanced diamond drill with Fortune 3. It doesn't really need efficiency, as you can tell, because it mines through stuff really, really fast. If I go and get myself some zombie flesh to put in the barrel. Yup. Now only zombie flesh is allowed to go in here. And everything else, if zombies will drop anything else, it'll go right there. And then I'll cover up this wall to make it look all nice. I should still be able to access it, yep. Cover up the wall to make it look nice. Now all this needs is a zombie spawner. But yes, this is a zombie spawner. So I'm going to place a block like this. This is what I'm going to use to activate said zombie spawner. Oh. Sometimes it can be hard navigating in here. Wait. There we go. Might need to make myself a little thing right up here. There we go. Now it's connected. And then I'm going to have an on-off switch for this zombie spawner. Going right like that. Come on. There we go. All I need to do is put in the zombie spawner. Maybe take off these lights, even though I know that I don't really need them. Because Tier 5 zombie spawner will spawn even if there's a light. And then there's zombies. Oh, wait. Oh, that was close. Let's test out this filled tin can. Oh yeah, you can't use zombie flesh anymore. Well, that's really unfortunate. But I can still have use for this zombie flesh. I could just can up my steaks. Throw that in there. Coming through my my little passageway out over here. They're not supposed to be able to. Aha. I heard a zombie die. I'm also going to need to, let's see, cut into this wall right here. And I can hear him die. Like so. No. If I go with my torches, or my lever right here, turn it on, the zombie should stop spawning. Oh, and there's some rotten flesh. Sweet. I think we've got a really good zombie spawner. If I get rid of these initial ones and spawn. See how he's slowly dying like that? Then he'll drop his stuff. And then he's just stuck going in. Yep. Then he should start to die. As you can see, got ourselves some zombie. Ooh. Got a carrot. Got ourselves a zombie spawner. Neat. All I have to do, cover up this wall a little bit, make it look more pretty. Turn it on. Heard some zombies spawn. Now this time they shouldn't be able to see me. Oh, hear him dying. Now I could make this more efficient and replace all those things there with just a bunch of transposers. That other line of water, so they would all start flowing into the thing, which is what I might actually do. Get myself 8 more transposers. Oh, wait. Okay, taking off these boots again. They're good if you need to travel somewhere, but not good for pretty much anything else. So let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, getting transposers. See how easily I can get sidetracked. So let's go and get ourselves 8 iron. Throw it in here. Got our piston plan. Definitely need more wood. Okay, more wood. Coming right up. Get ourselves about that many. Throw it in here. Ourselves 8 pistons. Need more wood. Don't worry, we have enough. There we go. The excess wood in here. Actually, I need that wood. Their pistons. Actually, need more cobble too. Ourselves. Yep, definitely need more cobble. Which I should have some in here. There we go. 8 transposers. Wood goes back on these ladders, don't need them. And these levers. organization. Okay. We got our transposers, and we're also going to need quicksand. Oh. Also might need to put a sign here saying what state the machine is on. Just speed this up a little bit. Again, I think I should have put on my other boots for this. Wait. There we go. What I'm going to do is pretty much set this up the exact same setup as this. I'm probably going to need a place to go back up from. Gosh, this pickaxe can be quite a nuisance at times. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 transposers like so. I'm gonna need my screwdriver. Had it the right way. Okay. Place it in 1. Yep. That way I don't have to supply a redstone signal to these things. Now with that, I think we just made it more efficient. Do the same on this side. I'm also going to put on these boots again. Put another torch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time I should be able to jump and place it. Oh, too many. Uh-oh. Transposer got sucked. Uh-oh. I think I've doomed myself. Swim through. Yeah, there we go. For now. Transposer. Okay. Come on. Work with me here. There we go. Now come on. With that, I think we just made it more efficient. I want to get that torch. It'll eventually make its way back into the thing. Okay. So extra other mob drops in here. Go and grab some dirt. Probably used a lot of it. Bam. Okay. All we need to do here, that one's still all connected up. Fill stuff back up like so. And with that, I think it should be working like fully now. Sorry about that. Okay. I turn this on. Hear a bunch of zombies. There's that torch. Ah, there we go. Oh man, hear all that death. Maybe I should set up some sort of like glass structure so that I could see it while it's happening. And there's zombie flesh. Ah. Now I've got another use for this zombie flesh instead of the canning process. So instead of canning it, I am now going to use it to recycle stuff. So I can start getting some scrap. I think this is going to be a very productive grinder. I think so myself. Okay. What else is there to do? Oh. Screwdriver goes up there. That's right. That goes down there. This goes right here, but I'm going to use this first. That goes right there. Okay. I guess making this canning machine was kind of a waste. It'd be nice if, you know, if you're on a server or whatnot, and then you'd kind of just sell food that way. It would kind of make people question is where you got the food from. But a good way to check if it's good or bad is a little tooltip. I didn't know that they added that in a new version. Let's see, mod items. You guys go there. And cobble. I'll probably touch up the walls and whatnot whenever in between this episode next. I'm gonna be readjusting all these walls, making them nicer. And this should function if I'm close, if I'm not even near the spawn. So they'll constantly spawn as long as this area stays loaded. Even if I'm like, you know, way over there, you know, in that desert that I found, you know, 1,000 blocks away, it should still keep this area loaded. And I'll constantly be getting rotten flesh and anything extra. I think it's just mainly any of the rare drops. The zombies have like carrots and iron. I guess I found a renewable way to get iron, even though I have so much of it. With that, let's go check on our sheep farm. How you guys doing? It just barely started. I have it set up on a 3-minute timer. And while we were doing this episode, look at that, we almost have a stack of yellow wool. Most everything else is at about, you know, half a stack. Some of them are a little bit more than others. Sometimes I'll, you know, pick up some wool every now and then. Walking around over here. But most of the time it gets picking up anyway by the transposer. What I could do is have the transposer be set up on a delay. Have like a pulse former right here. And like it'll pulse twice or something if it receives a redstone signal for a little bit. So it'll, you know, shear the sheep, pick up anything that it can, and then pick up, it would try to shear the sheep again. But most of the time it, you know, it'd be bare. Yeah, that's the sheep farm, and now I got myself a mob grinder. Haha. And then I can easily replace whatever that the spawner is with something else, including Enderman. Well, actually, Enderman, you would have to lower the quicksand one more down, because they're 3 blocks high. And I could do the same thing with blazes, and the good thing about blazes is that with a tier 5 zombie spawner, they'll spawn in water here in the overworld, so that they'll spawn and then they'll start dying, which is good. And with that, I think this is a good, you know, ending point for this episode. And this is Lunchbox Let's Play, and I'm signing off. Adios and good night. Oh, there we go. Adios and good night.